All right, what's going on, everybody? CDB coming back at you with another video. Um, this woman here, I tell you, oh my Lord, she's so dumb. She is so dumb. She's stupid. Oh my God. She to this day does not understand why the majority of wrestling fans do not want to see her on their television. She does not understand. It is quite simple. And she knows the reason, but she has not come to reality on it. When you're a woman like you, Charlotte Flair, and you get handed opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and get constant championship runs, and get you're pushed to the top of the doggone women's division, while everybody else has to play second fiddle and take a back seat to you. That's a problem. So guys, let me just set this up a little bit. Of course, Charlotte Flair, she's one of the most decorated women in WWE history. She is the most decorated woman on the roster right now. She already has 16 world championships to tie her father, Ric Flair. She already has it. But WWE's going to downplay it and try to make it look like she doesn't have it yet. She already has it. She already has it. She already has it. WWE, we're not dumb. I'm not. I counted. I went and counted her damn reigns. Okay. She has one Divas Championship. She has two NXT Women's Championships. She has six WWE Women's Championship reigns, which is formerly the Raw Women's Championship, because as of Friday, that got recrested into the original name of the championship, the WWE Women's Championship. And she has seven SmackDown Women's Championships, or as it's now called, the WWE Women's World Championship, as was dictated last night. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 2 is 15, plus 1 is 16. She has 16 already. But WWE's going to try to play to the casual fan that she's nowhere near that yet. But she's almost near it now in WWE's eyes, but in the fans' eyes, she's already there. She's already there. She only needs one more to surpass her daddy. That's basically what it is, y'all. So, we're not dumb. So, she returns to TV last Friday for the first time since WrestleMania 39, where she dropped the then SmackDown Women's Championship, now the WWE Women's World Championship, to Rhea Ripley. Asuka, that night, this past Friday, got presented with the WWE Women's Championship. And as she was getting it put around her waist, here comes Charlotte Flair, right on cue. Her music plays, she comes out, I'm the queen, woo! And stop the woos. Come on, please stop the woos. Stop trying to live off your daddy's name. But she comes out there, she gets in the ring. Adam Pearce, who's the on-screen authority figure, he says, okay, Charlotte, I know why you're out here, but you got to get in line, though. As in, get your behind in line, because there's other women who are way ahead in line before you to get a shot at Asuka for her championship. Like Bianca Belair, who Adam Pearce promised right before that segment aired that she was going to get her rematch against Asuka for that championship. Here goes Charlotte talk about, get in line. I made the line. That's how cocky she is, her character. That's how cocky her character is. So she challenges Asuka for that championship, but doesn't point at the correct championship. She points at the Raw Women's Championship. I'm like, what are you pointing at? If I was Asuka, I would have told her, okay, you have a shot at the championship, go ahead. You'll be wrestling somebody that's imaginary, because you won't be wrestling me. But a match has been set between Asuka and Charlotte on the June 30th SmackDown for the WWE Women's Championship. But see, here's the problem with that. Isn't there a pay-per-view the day after called Money in the Bank on July 1st? So why not have that match there? Not that we need to see it anyway, because we've seen Asuka and Charlotte plenty of times, and all the time, Asuka has to take the L to Charlotte. WrestleMania 34 was the first time she snapped Asuka's undefeated streak. Why? I don't know. Then, a week and a half before WrestleMania 35, she drops the championship to Charlotte to start SmackDown because Vince McMahon wanted her to have a championship to go to that triple threat match main event for WrestleMania 35 that she shouldn't have been in, and that match should not have been the main event of WrestleMania any damn way. But it is what it is. That's the past. This is now. So, Asuka versus Charlotte, June 30th edition of SmackDown, should have been on the pay-per-view the day after Money in the Bank. That's coming up the day after. But why give Asuka a legit title match on a pay-per-view? My God. Stupid ass WWE. But the match is set. So Charlotte, actually fans, we get mad. We got mad at that because why is she getting another opportunity? Why? Why? Can we keep her away from the championship for a while? Like Becky Lynch. She's been away from the women's championship for over a year. And and guess what? It's working because Becky Lynch is in feuds that has nothing to do with the championship. Like, you can have good storylines without a championship involved. And they need to do that with Charlotte, but they don't. They refuse to do it. So fans, naturally, they got mad. They got upset. They started panning WWE and panning Charlotte because once again, she gets another opportunity that more than likely WWE is going to have her win. And she better not be taking that championship from Asuka. She has no business taking the championship from Asuka. But we got mad. Social media blew up. And Charlotte, instead of taking it on the chin, she feels the need to go on social and, slam the fans. So this is what she did, guys. Let's scroll down to her very first post. Why are you complaining? You should be thanking me. You're welcome. Ain't nobody gonna be thanking you. What we got to thank you for? You ain't did nothing for us to thank you. So what? For what? We should be thanking you. Why are you complaining? We are complaining because you constantly get title opportunity after title opportunity after title opportunity, having all these championships, you get put in the forefront, okay, while other people who are more athletically gifted and more charismatically gifted than you has to take the back seat. Sasha Banks is the most prominent one. She is way more athletically talented than you and way more charismatic than you. But yet she had to take the back seat to you a lot of times, and she had to play hot potato with you over the Raw Women's Championship in 2016 so you get your reins up. Bayley, she had to take a back seat to you. Becky Lynch had to take the back seat to you. Who else? Naomi, now Trinity 5-2, she had to take the back seat to you. Ember Moon, a.k.a. Athena, now Athena. She had to take a back seat to you. Do you want me to keep naming names? Because I can go all day, Charlotte. Don't get started with me. And even if the championship's not involved, like the Royal Rumble, for example, Shayna Baszler should have won that 2020 Royal Rumble, but instead Vince wanted you to win it so damn bad? Well, come on now. You took an opportunity from somebody that actually could have been better with it. Why are you complaining? You know why we're complaining, bitch. Now, scroll up. Mood. Look at this.
Listen, I know what you're trying to...
Oh, cocky ass. There ain't no reason for you to be that damn cocky. But I think you do have a reason to be cocky because when you have the powers that be in your back pocket that push you to the moon, of course you're going to be cocky like that because you know that you're going to get what you want. Then she reposted a video from that Triple H said from years ago when a lot of fans were complaining about the product and how bad it was. He made fun of the fans. Basically saying, I'm not gonna play the video, y'all can watch it on your own time. He was saying that mocking the fans who were complaining about the product and not watching anymore. Well, Triple H, those words have come back to bite you in your ass, right? Because a lot of fans have stopped watching. Because every year over the past 6 to 7 years, every year, almost 300,000 people have stopped watching your show. Especially Raw. To the point where now, Raw is in the 1.6s. 1.6 million, 1.7 million, 1.8 million every week. From time to time, you dip into a 1.5 or a 1.4. And you have the nerve to sit here and say that Raw is your flagship show. Raw is not your flagship show. It's the shit show. It's not the A show. It's the shit show. SmackDown's doing bad too, but at least they consistently stay above 2 million. But Charlotte, you agreeing with this crap? That's a further reason why people have an issue with you. You're sitting there mocking the fans because we don't appreciate you. Look here. You as the person behind the character, Ashley Flair, I don't have no issue with. But the character Charlotte Flair, we have an issue with because number one, you're getting all these opportunities. Number two, your character is not a character. You call yourself the queen, but what is the character? And number three, they keep telling you from face to heel, face to heel, face to heel because they don't know what to do with you because none of those are working. And you are a natural heel, but they need to do it correctly. They need to do it correctly, but they keep changing you from face to heel, face to heel, face to heel. You've had just about as many face heel turns as Big Show and Kane have had, and Nia Jax. And when you are a heel, we boo you, but it's not a fun boo like we do Dominic Mysterio. He gets natural heel heat. You don't get natural heel heat. You get the same type of boos that Roman Reigns got years ago. Get the fuck off our TV heat. Now, they finally changed Roman Reigns' character in 2020, and Roman Reigns took the initiative on that and went to Vince saying, hey, I have to be heel. And look at where he is now. One of the biggest badasses in sports entertainment history. The tribal chief, the head of the table. But they need to change your character too, Charlotte. It's going to take you, Vince, and Triple H sitting down and hammering this shit out. Because we're tired of you getting opportunities. We're tired of you not having a damn character. We're tired of you with your cocky persona. And we're tired of you sitting there slamming the fans. The fans know what we're talking about. We don't want to see you on our TV. We're not going to the arenas booing you just to boo you. We're booing you to try to get the message across to the powers that be that you need to be changed. Everything about your character and everything with you needs to be changed. We're tired of it. So here you go again, scroll up to the top. 16 hours ago, often imitated, never duplicated. Who's trying to imitate you and duplicate you? I don't know anybody who's trying to do that because let's see, what are we trying to imitate and duplicate? Your moveset? Please. What's your moveset? Selection, which is just a face buster with your opponent with your opponent on her knees and you coming from the back and doing a face buster. The figure 8 leg lock, which is just an amplified version of the figure 4 leg lock, and your moonsaults that never land. I have not seen your moonsaults ever land on anybody. You always miss your moonsaults. You need to take that out of your moveset. But if you want to continue to have that in your moveset, that's fine. Go down to NXT and take lessons from Tiffany Stratton, because her moonsaults are the best. That is the best I've ever seen. They always connect. Most of the time. Well, that wouldn't be always either. Because I've seen sometimes they haven't connected either. But the majority of the time, her moonsaults connect. They do. They connect. Take lessons from her. Hell, go to Io Shirai. She's on SmackDown with you. Take lessons from her. But if you're not going to do that, take the moonsault out of your moveset. Ain't nobody trying to duplicate that shit. Let's see. They're trying to duplicate the title reigns. Unlike all those women, they want the opportunities that you've gotten. They may not get the championships, but at least they want the opportunities. And that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of those women, they sit there twiddling their thumbs while you get the spotlight. And you don't deserve it. You don't. You don't. That's the truth. You don't. Women like Asuka deserve that spotlight. Bianca Belair deserved that spotlight. Becky Lynch deserved that spotlight. Sasha Banks, when she was in the company, deserved that spotlight. So did Naomi when she was in the company. She deserved that spotlight. Many of women deserve that spotlight, but it was always been Charlotte Flair. You are the golden child for a reason, because Vince picked you as his golden goose for the women. And yeah, it hasn't been working. You talk about how popular you are, but guess what? I don't think you're the top 50 in merchandise sales. You're nowhere in the top 10. Especially if we draw down just to women's merchandise, you're nowhere in the top 10. You're not. People are not buying your shit because the majority of us, we're not behind you. Now, you do have your fans. Yes, you do. You have your fans. Yes. But the majority of the fans, we're not gravitating to you. It's not connecting. And then every time they turn you face, Like right now, you come back, and it's similar to the day before New Year's Eve last year. You came back on the episode of SmackDown, challenged Ronda Rousey for the championship. You defeated her in less than 2 minutes. You had a good reaction for about a good 3 to 4 weeks, and then it went right back to booze. I think WWE knows that, so they said, okay, 3 weeks from your return, you're gonna have a championship match, so the fans won't have a chance to boo you. But guess what? Within this week and the next 2 weeks, we're gonna boo your ass. We're gonna boo you. When is WWE gonna get it in their head that Charlotte Flair is not the golden child? She's not. And until you change her, nothing else is gonna change as far as the women's division. You got 99 problems and Charlotte's one of them. Fix that shit. She's not all that in a bag of chips like you think she is. And Charlotte, you need to know that too. You're not all that in a bag of chips. You're not. There are many more women in that company who are better than you athletically and charismatically that deserve that spotlight. Liv Morgan, she's one. Unfortunately, she's injured right now, so we won't be seeing her for a while. Hell, even Dakota Kai, I think she's better than you. She's injured too, so we won't be seeing her for a while. But goddamn, change the character of WWE. Change her character. And Charlotte, you need to be at the forefront. You need to be going to your bosses and telling them, hey, something's got to change. Something's got to change because we can't keep doing this same shit. Playing the Charlotte Flair game. Just like Roman Reigns went to Vince McMahon and told him, hey, we got to stop playing the Roman Reigns game that you've been playing for 5 years. We got to change this shit. And they changed it. Vince reluctantly changed it because if it was all up to Vince, he wouldn't have changed Roman Reigns at all. We would still be getting the same Roman Reigns that we've been getting from 2014 to 2020. Forced, smiling all over the place, in main events and championship situations. But they finally changed him, and look at where he is now. A badass heel that the fans want to see. But Charlotte, we don't want to see you. But you can change that if you go to your bosses and you have a real heart-to-heart with them and they agree to change. Because it starts with them. You can change all you want to, but guess what? They have to be behind you in order to change it. And once they get behind you and change it, they will get behind you. That's the way it works. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, guys. Go subscribe to the channel. What is this? I didn't play this song. Never mind, guys. Sorry for that. One of my favorite gospel songs playing. But let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. But they need to change Charlotte bad. We're not complaining because we just don't like you as a person. We're complaining because of your character and how WWE pushes you to the moon. Like your Cameron Grimes and shit. But they need to change your character. And you're not the only one. Austin